I want to turn your attention to the reason you're here today. You indicated you were employed in on duty the early afternoon of August 20th. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you mentioned your duties were routine patrol on that particular day?
Correct.
Where were you at approximately 1:30 in the afternoon then?
I was by the college at the intersection of Ambrose and Blackhawk.
And that is here in this county?
Yes.
Did a particular car attract your attention at that particular time?
Yes.
Could you tell us about that, please?
It was a four-door black Hyundai Elantra that basically had a complete disregard for the stop sign and had gone through that intersection and made a right turn, going northbound then on Blackhawk.
When you saw it made I guess, disregard for the stop sign, what do you mean by that?
It didn't stop at all.
And you said he made a right turn. What did you do at that point in time?
Well, I observed the turn. He turned with a wide radius, actually going into the oncoming lane. Thank goodness there were no cars there. And then he proceeded northbound. So I, followed him to determine, whether or not this is something I'm going to try to stop or not.
Did you observe anything else during that period of time after the wide turn?
I did.
Please describe for us what you observed.
What happened next? He proceeded northbound. The vehicle was northbound on Blackhawk. And he corrected, came into the lane, and then proceeded, continued to drift to the right, actually crossing the fog line, drifted back towards the center line. Thank goodness he didn't go back over the center line, but he did then drift back to the right and go across the fog line again, at which time, I decided to stop him.
Did you see any obstructions in the road or anything that would account for some of these actions?
No, there were no pedestrians, no oncoming vehicles, no animals or anything along those lines, if that's what you mean.
You said you decided to stop him. I take it you put on your emergency overhead lights, is that right?
I activated the emergency equipment, yes.
And what happened when you did that?
The defendant drove a short distance, turned into the Carroll Community Center at the college, and again turned with a pretty wide radius, and stopped almost immediately at kind of an odd angle to the curb line on the edge of the parking lot there.